Here's something funny before you see the video. If you actually look on the screen, I just found out that the politician's name is Smriti Irani, Smriti, and not Smita Irani. Okay, so my apologies before you even watch this video. And before you start commenting down below, oh, look, he's such a dumb fuck, and this and that. It's Smriti Irani, not Smita Irani. Forgive me, I made the mistake in the video. So having said that, watch the video. And then after you watch the video, then give me your opinion. Okay? Enjoy. All right, if you are into Indian news or you're an Indian and you have a little bit of news updates or knowledge about Indian politics, you would have known about this news or this JPEG image that has been circulating around, and that is this minister. Her name is Smita Irani. Her daughter apparently was running a bar. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that news. Okay, now, forgive me if I do not know specifics because I'm not very much deeply into Indian politics. But Smita Irani is a minister. She's part of the BJP. And, BJP and Congress hate each other. BJP and any non-BJP party. So she, in her previous videos, she was talking about, and they take that excerpt from a previous video, that her daughter, she has a daughter, she does not drink, she doesn't go to bars, and she studies. Okay. So she left a very favorable opinion about her daughter when she was speaking to reporters. And, like these memes that circulate or these videos circulate, on the other half of the video is whereby they show her daughter who is working in a restaurant in Goa, or she owns the restaurant, and serves liquor and alcohol, which obviously in Goa you serve alcohol, and it's a very free, open place. So they have connected the dots and they said, see the hypocrisy. Smita Irani, she is speaking against alcohol and doing things illegal, while her daughter is running a business with a expired or illegal license, and also, is that place is serving alcohol. So everyone called her out for this. In fact, I got the image, I forwarded it to a couple of people and my groups. In fact, I even sent it to a couple of BJP, people who are involved in politics, including a senior BJP politician. And as usual, the response was, this is fake news. Okay. So for me, I was like, everything that goes against you guys is fake news. That was my response, because obviously, if something speaks against you, wouldn't that be fake news? And that's the narrative that we have always in India. If something is praising you, it's right. If something is, catching you red-handed or you're guilty, it's fake news. So over there, even I felt, of course you'll say it's fake news. Doesn't fit your narrative. And this is me being genuine. Huh? This is how exactly I felt. However, in my groups, like there are people who for or against, speak both the sides. So I had this 60-year-old gentleman who is very much pro-BJP. He had sent this, and him and I don't agree on many topics, but I allow a person to have an opinion, especially someone who is elder than you, So he sent this video, and I'll put the link down below. It's Sri Iyer, who is a fantastic author. I like his writing style. His books are worth reading, but he writes more on political books. So it's not very much my cup of tea, but I enjoy his writing. So Sri Iyer, he has this YouTube channel, and he always likes to present facts. You can say maybe he's pro BJP, okay? Pro BJP means he supports BJP, but he gives a balanced view. That's what I like, okay? Yes, there might be a little bias. So he brought in this guy. His name is Savio Rodriguez. It seems he's a columnist. I've not heard much about him, but very well articulated, smart business, smart speaker, communicator, writer, whatever. Means I'm judging him based on the interview. So over there, he says this viral news right now in India is this lady, Smriti Irani, her daughter, she's preaching one thing, her daughter is doing illegal things. Can you shed some light? And this guy, in a beautifully well articulated manner, he gives the gist of the story. And the gist is very simple. I highly recommend that you watch that video. But the gist is that this bar or this bar and restaurant was run by a Goan guy, and he employed Smriti Irani's daughter as an intern to work as an assistant chef. And it seems 2021 he died, and his son took over. Obviously his son doesn't know the affairs of the company, so he's learning the ropes. And after his son took over, his son forgot to renew the license or forgot to do some legal paperwork, and because of which it was expired. And Smriti Irani's daughter is an intern. She's a young girl. She wouldn't know all these things, and she was just running the day-to-day, doing her work. So now the first thing which he brings across brilliantly is, when you are trying to renew a license, you have to submit your papers to the government. You have to give proper paperwork. And if you do something illegal, obviously you'll be caught red-handed because they have evidence. So the owner and his son, whatever, they followed the rules. Okay, he forgot to renew the license. That's his fault. But now, can you blame Smriti Irani or her daughter? It's the first valid argument. The second one was, they are circulating a video where I don't know, a news person or someone comes and she says, "Welcome to my restaurant." And there again, he brilliantly says, let's say I'm staying in a hotel, and my children, me, my family, we are staying in a hotel, and my children tell their friends, "Come down to my hotel." Okay, so does that mean that hotel belongs to you? Let's say I'm staying in the Oberoi, or I'm staying in Sheraton, and I say, "Come down to my hotel." We tend to use these incorrect terms. So does that mean the hotel belongs to you? No, it does not. If I say, come down to my YouTube channel, the channel may belong to me, but it's ultimately YouTube is the owner. They can take off my ownership, right? So it's not mine per se. So like I stay in this house, this is my house. Belongs to the landlord. I pay rent. So anyway, now this is what he said. And then, it really drove home the point. And then he also hammered the point, why is this being circulated? Because Smriti Irani, she made sure Congress with Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi got exposed for some of their, I don't know, activities or whatever. Like I said, I'm not very deep into politics. And they, in turn, the Congress, IT cell or whatever, they decided, let's do whatever it takes to create a furore and distract the issue. Now, before you even jump the gun and say, oh, you're sponsored by BJP, oh, you're marketing BJP, or see, listen, man. There are a lot of things I do not like about BJP. I've said this so many times. Like, for example, let's be specific here. Snake. For me, snake is not a god. Cobra. Cow is not a god. The Hindu idols or the gods, I consider them just statues. I don't consider them gods. Hindus consider them gods. They worship them. For me, no. And when you beat or kill or harm a human being for a religious belief, like one Muslim man is transporting cows, and they break his legs or they hit him, and I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm going to speak against it. Okay, there are so many BJP and Hindu supporters who say this is good. They drink cow urine. I have made fun of it. They eat cow dung and they say this heals. I made fun of it. So I'm I'm sorry, but if I was BJP sponsored, I'd respect all these things. I don't. For me, I don't. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I go out of my way to disrespect and prove a point. For example, I got this one video where a couple of LGBTQ activists who were against the law that bans abortion, they had the Bible, Holy Bible, they put it on the ground and they were playing football with it, like kicking it. And this one Christian man came running, stop this, and they took it and finally they put it in one of those portable toilets and covered it with shit, human feces. For me, this was in real bad taste. Real bad taste. And you might say, oh, Loy, just because you're a Christian. You do that too. I have a Quran, a proper Muslim, Arabic Quran. And people were burning it or spitting on it and tearing it to prove a point. It's just a book. And they were getting millions of views for it. Now, I stay in a Buddhist country. That also, I stay on an island. I could have done it. Nobody can touch me. Nobody cares about it here. You can check YouTube channels. There are YouTube channels still there where they are spitting, tearing, setting it on fire. Their channels are still there. I could have done that for easy views, right? I chose not to do it. It doesn't make me holy. But my point is, why are you doing that? If anyone burns the Quran or this or that. Okay, you want to have a debate and disagree and fine. So whether it's a Hindu god, whether it's Muslim book, whether it is Christian belief, yes, I do mock bad ideas. And like, for example, Mohammed with having sex with a 9-year-old. I'm sorry, don't ask me to even justify that. And I don't even want to hear you justify. So the point I'm trying to make here is, I'm not being sponsored by anyone. I'm not endorsing anyone. But what is right and what is wrong. And in this case, this particular incident, this particular specific incident, it's wrong. See, here's my question. Why are you dragging someone's child just for political indifference? It's like Shah Rukh Khan's son. And they were even putting this. When Shah Rukh Khan's son got caught with few grams of whatever, and then they compare it. Yeah, in his case, he was having a party. In her case, she was doing work. There's a difference. Now, I'm not saying Shah Rukh Khan's son is guilty. Okay. This is the problem with people. Like, for example, me. People don't like my views. They don't like my opinions. Agreed. I can be, and I'm not denying I can be biased. Yes, I am biased. I'm a human being. I'm not God who can think. Like, for example, what am I biased against? I've told you this. Against certain Muslim practices. I am not only biased, I hate it. For me, if you ask me which is one of the worst religions, I would say Islam. And am I biased about it? Yes. But does that mean Islam is evil? No. Does that mean all Muslims are evil? No. But there are a lot of things in Islam which are really, really bad to the core. Okay. And that doesn't stop at Islam. Maybe there can be something about Hinduism. There's tons of stuff in Christianity. Hinduism, I've seen one video where one, a ghori, I think, they eat the human flesh and all that. And he's a sadhu. He's standing naked. And a female Hindu devotee is going and touching his dirty penis. And so, oh goodness. Maybe she should have tied a bell to his little winky and ting. Stupid. So, see the problem with bias. Okay, before I do go. So, I do attack bad ideas. Okay. But then, just sitting and justifying it is really wrong, man. Come on. Okay, agreed. I may not like, I or you may not like some things BJP does. Like the Citizenship Amendment Act, the way it was implemented the rule that only Muslims, no, Hindus can come, Christians come, Muslims cannot. Yeah, but I understand why they're doing it. Okay, and see, BJP, all the followers of BJP, I have tons of them in my groups. I vehemently hate some of their comments. Like, for example, Keralites, they'll say those Malbaris, and they say it in a disrespectful manner. Those they have very derogatory terms for people in South India, especially the North Indians. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Not because I'm North Indian. Sorry, not because I'm South Indian. Okay, so the point of this video is it's okay to like or dislike someone. It's okay to like or dislike bad ideas or good ideas or whatever ideas. But fake information, fake, wrong allegations, smearing someone's name, and that too attacking their children. I forgot this point, attacking children. See, I put a lot of videos and I speak. Do you know people, even Hindus, even Muslims, even Christians, they send threats to my wife and baby. In fact, forget a Muslim giving me death threats. A Hindu said, how much to fuck your daughter, my baby girl? And that also from his real account. I had the evidence, now it's gone. Another Hindu doctor who's studying in Russia, Hindu. Okay. I had put a family photograph with me and my wife, and I said celebrating our wedding anniversary or something like that. I just put that way, eating. This Hindu doctor, young boy, he says, and why I'm highlighting Hindu is because you might say, oh, he's Muslim, and I'm clarifying this. He said, your wife looks like a 3-year-old girl you paid for sex. And I've openly shared this video. I've shared his screenshot. I've shared his name and identity. So, saying all Hindus are bad, all Muslims are bad, all BJP is bad, all Congress is bad is wrong. Okay. We need to focus on what is wrong. Now, that is where, like, for example, with even Hindus, with BJP people, now they are targeting Nehru. Oh, because of Nehru, everything got fucked up. Just imagine if I say, because of my great-great-great-grandfather, I got fucked up. Huh? What? Your life is now. Take responsibility of it, not what happened 100 years ago. Yeah, it's stupid, man. Come on. So, there's a crow, which is very rare in some movie. Anyway, so, see, the gist of this whole video is, we can hate the BJP for their policies, or Congress, or communists, or whatever. But there are good things and there are bad things. Let's not, for our bias and prejudice, hate everything, including what is good or what is fair. Maybe we may not like it, but it's fair. Okay? It's a challenge for all of us. As human beings, it's a challenge. We would love to share news and posts of bad stuff of people we hate. We would love to do that. Don't you think I would love to do that? For people you don't like, oh, he's a fucking asshole. Like, for example, I'm not only forget biased, I hate crypto. Okay, I hate crypto. But that doesn't mean cryptocurrency and, blockchain I have nothing against. It can't be used in the future in the right way. I told you before. Same way, religion. Religion doesn't only teach you how to be bad. It teaches you a lot of good things, from discipline to self-control to doing charity to doing good things. Let's not, disagree with everything. I think the problem today is we have got into this habit where the only way to succeed is to adopt certain styles of doing things which are not right. Smearing someone's name, destroying their reputation, even if it's not true. Sadly, in some cases, once you destroy someone's reputation, it may be too late to make a comeback. And there are people, there are brands who once fake news was spread, it destroyed their lives. And sad to say, there can be even cases whereby, because of some fake news, someone killed themselves only to realize, oh, this was fake news. And then the critics and the people who spread, oh, you already did the damage. Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's go on, move on with their lives. You don't lose anything. For me, this was another eye-opener of how pathetic, I wouldn't say the left or right, but how pathetic our society has become. And I myself, okay, I got victim of, I take responsibility. I shared that post with people, and I wanted to set the record straight. So I'm sharing the right news. So please, my request to you is, yes, BJP is not perfect. Yes, Prime Minister Modi takes photographs with his mother and shares it with the world. And FYI, that is not fake. The love that he has for his mother is not fake. The PR machine is demanding he share this so that in the day and age where we want everything to be shown, this can be used to show a compassionate side of a leader. This is part and parcel of politics and the media machine. Because if you don't say anything good, then people will only talk bad. So you can't help it. So yeah, it's please keep a balance to you, and biases will never stop. Prejudice will never stop. And it's not that either Congress or BJP will never make a fault or will always be a saint. But please support the truth and stop spreading fake news and lies. That's all I want to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care.